What's up, everybody? This is Major coming at you with another kind of cool video. So, as you can see in the title, Great Reset Survival Checklist 2022. I ain't got to tell you much, but I will say this. Look, people, all my subscribers, yo, they keep dropping in the comments. Y'all keep dropping in the comments. Major, what do I do about this? Major, how do I go about doing this? How do I get started? So on and so forth. Like I said in another video, I'm making this video in response to what people are saying in the comments. So download my survival checklist. This is your reference for how or what you may need to get for your house. Now, use your own discernment, use your own, do your own due diligence. Okay. But this is just a list that I created for myself back in 2012. This wasn't a list that I created for you last year or yesterday or whatever. This was 2012. I modified it in 2020 and kind of updated it a little bit. But I had been telling people about this stuff back in 2012. And guess what everybody was doing? Playing a brother off. Yeah, Major, he's a good firearms instructor. He's a good business consultant, tell you how to start a business. But that survival thing, I don't know. That ain't hitting. Now, 2022. I ain't even got to tell y'all what's hitting. So look, this is not a video about being scared. Y'all know I keep saying, don't be scared. Be prepared. Okay? Don't have no fearful stuff, energy going on out here. There's no reason to be fearful. All right? Just get stuff done. It's just like when you was in school, when you was in SHIELD. I'll go over that later. When you was in school, you was probably like me. You probably didn't study that well for them tests, did you? I know you didn't. You flunked kindergarten probably. But anyway, I'm just joking. But look, you study for those tests just enough to try to pass it probably. That's what I did anyway. But when it came to test day, you realize all of a sudden how unprepared you was. Like me, heart start beating fast. Oh boy, you worried to death. And then all I had to do not to worry myself to death if I was going to pass it or not was I should have just studied. I should have knew the material inside and out. Well, that's all preparation is. It's basic, everyday things that you already do. It's just set in a format so that you can actually use it in a situation. That's all prepping. That's just a tag word, a short word for preparation. They say prepping, a prepper. I don't consider myself like the prepper. Like that's, I got shirts with prepper on it and stuff like that. No, I don't consider myself that. But based on what preparation is, yeah, if you call that a prepper, then I guess I would be one because I'm seeing the test I got to take soon. And I'm trying not to, in my adult life, then be scared to death while the test is going on, that I can't pass it. That's all this is. So, and I'm not saying scared to death as in a real thing. I'm just using everyday common lingo so I can convey the idea to you because I'm not going to be scared to death. I might be scared to life, scare myself to more life, which I've done before. So you ain't been in my shoes. You don't know what I done been through. You definitely can't tell me that I don't know what I'm talking about because Great Reset, Black, White, Latino, and Asian, that video I did, I think it just hit like 1 million views. I didn't expect it to do that. I'm just being me and talking this stuff. But, I guess the response, the energy response coming back is, oh, Major, you on the right track, maybe. So look, I got the links in the description this time. Y'all know how I get down. I tell y'all all the time, Major's not no professional videographer, dude. Major don't know how to edit good. Major rambles on his talks. But if you get one thing out of my stuff that helps your life go forward 100 steps, that's what this is for. I'm not going to be the guy that's sitting there telling you, oh, the circumference of this device is this many, and the parts per million and all of this stuff. I'm just really not that guy. Do your own research. I'm just the guy who brings it to you, so makes you aware of it. I'm your awareness guy. I'm your critical awareness dude. And then you got to do the due diligence, because everything I'm saying is for informational purposes only. No, I'm not a financial advisor. I am a business consultant, however. I'm not a financial advisor, and I'm not a medical doctor. So anything I say on these videos, go do your research. I'm just the guy that just shows you what this is, stuff that I'm doing. This is stuff that I've done. All the videos I'm making, I don't go out and buy stuff to make a video and then repeat somebody else's lyrics. Major got this, I already bought the stuff, and then I'm just like, yo, this, let me show you what I'm doing. That's all it is. So look, download the major survival checklist. Okay. Once you get it, go through it. What it does is it references each section of the things that you need. You might find out that you got half of this stuff in your house, but you didn't realize possibly that it was, on the survival checklist, one of those items that I need to pay more attention to, or one of those things, or some of those things I need to get organized in a way where I can find it when I need it. This gives you the guide. It's like a guidebook. It shows section by section what stuff you need to have on hand. And you need to keep that stuff up, because you don't know when you're going to need it. Now, I'm going to say this one more thing. Major's not coming from, I come from direct, punch you in the chest kind of talking points. I'm coming from, if I'm older than you, big brother, punch you in the chest. And if I'm younger than you, I'm coming from little brother, hit you in the gut. Little brother's kind of short. They might do a dumb move and hit you down below and catch you off guard. Well, I'm that guy. Okay? I'm that guy. So look, when you find out what's on the list and compare it with what you got in the house, then you will actually starting to come more proficient in mindset on what you have prepared, just like the exam in school or the test in school I was telling you about. You're studying more, so now you're more prepared for the test. That's all this is. So no fear. Don't panic. I tell y'all that don't be panicking, because this is a psychological war as well. You got spiritual, psychological, and then the physical. They working on all fronts. So you got to be aware of that. So on the psychological side, you going to tap out before something may even happen. You have a panic attack before something. Calm down. Get a hold of yourself. Do your due diligence on the levels that you need to do it on, so you can be more confident that you're covered. We only got this life. It's short. It's already short. Yeah, you already gonna be out of here one day. Trust that. But if it's possible that I got 10 more years instead of 10 more minutes, that's why you would do what you're doing now. Prepare. You preparing your breakfast so you're not hungry later. You putting some gas in your car so you don't run out. That's preparing. All these people talking about, the only one that can save you is God. Look, the Most High is not going to physically save you, but that entity is going to align things or put things around you by which you can save yourself with, if you're interested in going that route. I guess some people can just get some wings and float away, but I don't have that in my preps. I don't have the wings yet. So for now, I've got to do what everybody else does. And when you get a little hungry, you got to eat something. When you get a little thirsty, you got to drink something. If I can't do surgery on myself inside my body, I might have to go to the hospital. You dig? This is just normal stuff. So don't make it some big outlandish thing. Just make it like kind of your lifestyle now that you're aware. And hopefully that stuff in Ukraine is slowing down. But trust this. Just because you see some talks of peace, what the book say? When they say peace, peace, what happens? That's what they talking about. Peace talks means ramp up to me. I don't buy none of that. I don't buy none of this stuff. We got some reports from Vietnam, from Vietnamese people, because I got huge connections in Southeast Asia because my wife is Vietnamese. And here I go rambling again, and I'll get back to the list. But you need to hear this. Sometimes you just need to hear some stuff. Sit down, shut up, just listen. Damn, everybody, I'm gonna listen to you if you got a video, if I'm on it, just listen. Look, we got some news from Vietnamese people that's living in Ukraine, married to Ukrainian people. So they speaking in Vietnamese. So my wife gets these messages from overseas, inside scoop kind of stuff. So this female is talking about what's going on the ground. They running scared. Look, they are just now trying to go, they in long lines trying to get gas. They in long lines trying to get food. They in long lines, they don't know what to do, which way to go. They won't let them out of the country. And that, look, I remember watching Canadian Prepper, like, I want to say 5 days ago. Subscribe, y'all need to subscribe to Canadian Prepper too. Dude's dope, okay? And then my other cat, Prepper Dog, go hit up his channel, at Prepper Dog, and then at Canadian Prepper, okay? Canadian Prepper, he sells, one of his website, he sells prepping food, food and survival stuff. So maybe it's CanadianPrepper.com, I don't know. Go look him up, right? I'll put his tag down below. So subscribe to those two channels. And also Lead Farmer. Go hit up Lead Farmer. It's got some numbers behind it, but Lead Farmer, you could check out some of his videos. He's big on like solar generators and all that stuff. So anyway, this female is speaking in Vietnamese, saying what's going on the ground. They running around. They got a subway system there in Ukraine, so everybody just ran and running under, because she was like, they thought everything was okay. They went to sleep, and then at 5 a.m. bombs start dropping, boom boom, just blowing up everywhere. So you got to get up out your bed, run off in the wilderness. Ain't no wilderness to run to, they in the city. So I guess they ended up getting instructions that to go to the underground subways to hide out. So they down there with no food, no go bags. Most of the people, they say, ain't got no food, no water. Where you going to the bathroom? What you doing with your children? You ain't got no backpack on ready to grab and go. At least got 2 or 3 days worth of some type of food in there that of course you can't show everybody else, because then they're gonna be at you for that food. But at least you got some type of, when people aren't looking, maybe you can sneak a peek, and get a little bit, feed your baby or something. But this female, they got 2 kids, and they literally like driving in country while the war is going on, trying to find hotels and having to pay $50 a night. See, y'all in America laughing, talking about, dang, that's cheap. Bruh, when you go to another country outside of America, $50 is a whole lot of money. That's a whole bunch of money, man. In Vietnam right now, $200 is your whole month worth of living. If you live out in, I call it in the jungle, in the villages. $200 is like, yo, you big time. See, that's why Americans, you stuck. You stuck on American programming. And you view everywhere around the world out of your American lens. That's why don't nothing shock you when something's happening in another country, because you've been watching all these damn action movies your whole life. You've been predictively programmed to accept it. You've been programmed to accept when people getting shot up and blood's everywhere and people getting shot in the head, like it don't even matter. It's not even shocking to you no more. Well, that's what predictive programming does. That's why they do it. Y'all think they making movies to make money? Nah, they making movies to keep you in check. To know your next move in advance. If I give you a healthy appetite of action movies, then you're going to have a healthy aptitude for that type of violence and that type of living. it's not going to shock you when it's happening in other countries, and you're going to think you cool because it ain't happening in yours. So you're totally off guard. So look, this video wasn't about the movies. It wasn't about some of the other stuff. It was about the survival checklist. Great Reset 2022 survival checklist. Do you have one? This was designed to help me. Now, I've went past that checklist, so it's not an end all be all. It's just a look, if you haven't got started or you got nobody to bounce things off of to make sure you got some of the right stuff, this is the checklist. I cannot reply to everybody's comments. I mean, I'm reading them as I can, but the one video, Great Reset, we all in trouble, it's 12, 13, 14,000 comments in there. I mean, I'm still going through stuff. How can I ever, by the time I get to 2,000, it'll be 15,000 comments. I don't know. But what I'm saying is, you got to start doing things a different way. Snap out of your Americanized, polarized, unconventional, as far as the rest of the world is concerned, thinking. You boxed in mentally. That's why you can't get out the box they got us in. They got us all in this box now. And some of us got a shovel. Some of us got a drills, and some of us got sledgehammers. Are you one of those? Or are you just sitting there with some damn paper clip and a ballpoint pen thinking you're going to knock down a brick wall with it? That's the question. Are you prepared? Remember, don't be scared. Be prepared. Yo, the checklist is down below in the links. Go download it. You help yourself. Get the checklist. Download the list. Yeah, it supports me too, because now I'm making videos and trying to do more stuff to help people. It's taking me away from my business. So nobody told me to make these videos. This was me doing it. This is the spirit just telling me, yo, you got to tell people. So it's not like you made me make these videos. I'm not saying it like that. But I'm driven to do it. We still in the physical realm, because you can see me talking to you. So I haven't went up nowhere yet. So I haven't beamed up, Scotty. I ain't done none of that yet. I'm still here with you. So I still got to pay. I still got to pay for websites and cell phones and all this other stuff, and all the trappings y'all trapped in. So until we get untrapped, we got to keep doing that. So there's a fee associated with the download. Of course, I got to pay my website provider every time somebody click the button to download. So anyway, get the list for you and your family. Majors are all right. I'm still good. Don't worry about, support because you appreciate, support because you feel the energy, support because you feel the help, the assistance. I wish I had 5 more me's to go through all these comments and get everybody's question answered. But for this particular question with Major, what do I do? Safe survival checklist. Major's survival checklist is going to be the answer for 50% of the responses I get in the comments. So do that first. Make sure that what you're getting is the right stuff. Make sure that you're not just prepping a whole bunch of stuff that you historically buy. That I got a video, your preps are killing you. Go check that out. Don't just buy stuff if you can help it. Buy the right stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like with food and water stuff, buy the right stuff. Don't just buy a bunch of damn Cheetos and some, back in the day we had Now Laters. If they still had Now Laters at the store, and that little banana taffy stuff we used to eat before school, on the way to school, when you used to walk to school, or when you had to wait on the bus stop by yourself without your parents with all the other kids on the block. Yeah, like that long ago, when we used to have to do it like that, it was a different time. But this ain't that time no more. This ain't that time no more. This ain't that time no more. You can't prep your historical bad habit ways when you're trying to do long-term food sustainability stuff. Because the longer you keep eating bad, especially if your stress level goes up, the quicker your body will go down. But look, this video kind of went too long. Look, be up in spirits. Don't be down. Don't let them get in your head. When it start getting too stressful, when it start getting to be too much, just take a break. Remember, you only got these minutes. Control one of the minutes. Then stretch it out to the second and third. Control a group of minutes. And then that's where your heaven is it in here. Your heaven is how you see it in here. Unfortunately, we all playing catch up, and they got some hellish looking stuff that can pop up on us. That's always been. You've been in America, things have been happening all over the world to other people groups, big time, but you don't see it because you're blinded with I'm American, I gotta get to Starbucks. Shit, I gotta get to the spa. Yeah, hey, yo, my nails, I gotta get, not me personally, y'all know what I'm saying. I gotta get my nails did and get my hair done. And I gotta do this and I gotta do that. We absorb with all of that. So you don't see the rest of the world struggling. You hear some stuff and then you be like, oh, that's sad. You send your little $5 donation and then you go on about your way, headed to Starbucks again. Some people don't do that and headed to Starbucks. But anyway, you know who you are. Stop that. Start helping folks. Look, I hope this message reaches you. This is by request of a whole bunch of people for the help. So I'm posting it again. Survival checklist. Download it. The link's in the description. This video probably went too long, but you must have needed it. So take that, and take that. Good energy coming at you. Don't be scared. Just be prepared. This is Major, signing out for another kind of cool video. Peace.